So in here, my settings, I've lowered my render distance, so this is actually possible for me to run to 4, simulation distance to 5, max frame rate is unlimited, anti-shadows is off. I actually usually play with this off because I don't really like it. And then graphics are fast, smoothing is minimum, sorry. The level is 20%. This is because with shaders you can't really notice it. I actually have done some testing. I barely noticed the difference, so I just set this to a lower value. My brightness is bright. Dynamic lights are on, or sorry, they're on to fancy, I should probably say. Dynamic FOV is on. If we go to shaders, I'm using SEUS Renewed version 1.0.1, shadow quality 1, render quality 1, no anti-aliasing. If we go to here are some of the settings. I'm going to just kind of go through this quick. This is the highest shadow res that there is for this. And then all this stuff. Texture resolution 32 for this pack. And then you have all this. I have some anti-aliasing on actually on this shader here. I probably don't need it, but you know, it improves it a little bit. In the details section, clouds are off because the shaders have their own clouds. Trees are fancy. Sky is on. Sun and moon on. Fog is off. View bombing on. Auto save indicator. This doesn't really matter at all. Vignette fast. That's basically just like the grayish, blackish border around your screen, I guess. Anti-distance 375 just because lower render distance, so I just lowered this. Bound blend is 5.5x, or 5x5, I should probably say. Rain, snow fast, stars on, show capes on, all this other stuff, swap cars on, stuff like that. Animation sparkles decreased. I always play with decreased, I don't really care. I could run all, but I just prefer decreased. Rain splash off, void particles off, redstone animate off. I always play with that as well. Everything else is on. And then quality, emissive textures on, bitmap levels maximum, bitmap type nearest, better grass off, custom fonts on, connected textures fast, custom sky on, custom enemy models, all this stuff, yeah. Better snow, of course, because that makes the snow better. And then performance, render regions off, smart animations on, smooth FPS off, chunk updates 1, laser chunk uploading off, fast render off, that's so shaders run better, fast math on, smooth world on, dynamic updates off, chunk builder threaded. And then in here, basically almost none of this matters. The only thing that does matter is the resolution here, which I have it set to 4K at 144 Hz, which I'm playing this at about 30 FPS, so the 144 Hz doesn't matter. But yeah, you need a 4K monitor in order to actually get that. Most of you probably will have about 1920x 1080 1080p, which is 4 times less than 4K. And then maybe some of you have a 1440p monitor, which is even better. But you have to have a 4K monitor to run 4K on here, so just keep that in mind. And yeah.